Hi, how are you today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. For me, it's Tuesday, but I don't think this video will go up for probably another week, possibly 2 weeks, because I do like to film my videos in advance. First, let me say I'm sorry for having been absent for pretty much the entire month of October. I had a horrible sinus infection and I just didn't feel like doing videos, so I hope that's okay. But I'm all better now, and so today I thought, well, I should probably do a video about all the different sizes so that people can compare them. And I know it's probably my number one question is always about size. What size should I get? You know, size is pretty important because you can have one that's too small, have one that's too big. It's kind of like Goldilocks. Finding just the right one can be really difficult. So today, that's what I wanted to talk about, so stay tuned. Okay, so the first thing that I want to talk to you about is how to pick the size that's right for you. What I did and what I do is I have notebooks that I use that are outside of TNs that I like the size of and I use, and I tried to find a TN that fit that size, and it worked out great for me. And so what I would suggest is that you find inserts that you like the size of, that you're comfortable writing in, that you enjoy using, and then try to find a TN that fits that size. And this is how you're going to figure out what TN is going to fit your inserts. So take your inserts, measure them from top to bottom. Okay, this one's 5.5, side to side by 3.5, and then stack them up together, like as many as you're going to use in your notebook. This is 4. Okay, so stack those up and then put it down here and measure. And this is, it would help if I have it pointed the right direction. This is less than an, well, I'm pushing it down. Okay, so this is less than an inch thick. So then what you do is you go to my website, chicsparrow.com, and you look at the size 101 chart, and that will tell you in the chart down below, there's a diagram up above, and down below there's a chart, and it tells you the size of the inserts and what notebook they best fit into. So that is the best way to figure out what size to get. First, start with the insert, then start with the leather. You will save so much money hunting for the right size if you first start with the insert. With that being said, I'm going to show you the different sizes of TNs that I make, and then I'm also going to compare them to a sheet of paper. This is 8.5 by 11 standard English American paper, and an iPhone 7. Okay, so hopefully, and also I have a ruler here to measure everything to try and help you out so that you can get a better feel for the sizes, because I know it's really hard to order stuff on the internet sometimes when you can't touch it and feel it and compare it, you know, to things that are familiar to you. So the first size, I'm going to start from smallest and work up to the biggest. This is passport size, and as you can see, it is the same width as a sheet of paper when it's opened flat, and it will hold your passport. If you want to travel with your passport inside here, it will definitely hold your passport. It has 4 elastics and a spine closure, just like I always do. And that's what it looks like when it is held next to an iPhone 7. Okay? This is a really cute and adorable size, and if all you need is a small little something, maybe you want to use it as a wallet or something, that is a good size. This is the Passport Plus. You can see it's about an inch longer than the sheet of paper. So it's a lot, the spine is a lot wider. The spine has 6 elastics in it. so that you can really stuff this and get it very chunky. And you can see that it is quite a bit bigger than the regular passport size. So this is for people who like to have a lot of inserts with them at all times. It's kind of a carry-all, and it works really well for that. So the next one is a pocket size. And as you can see, it is slightly wider than a sheet of paper. And it is, I should have measured the other ones, but it is 8 2/3. Yep, 8 2/3 wide and 6 inches tall, and a spine closure. And here it is compared to the iPhone 7. Okay. And the next one is the Pocket Plus. And so that you can see, the Pocket Plus is a lot wider. It is 1.5 inches wider, and this is so that people can super stuff it. And it's the same height, but it's a lot wider. And it also has if it has the word plus in it, then it has 6 elastics on the inside and an extra wide spine, so that it will accommodate a lot more inserts. So there's that one. The next one up is A6. The A6 does fit the Hobonichi Techo, and a lot of people use it for that. It has 4 elastics in it, and it does fit the Techo in there just perfectly. I actually designed this insert around the Hobonichi Techo so that it would be sure to fit. As far as its size, you can see that it is not quite as long as a sheet of paper and not quite as tall either. So it is 7.5 inches tall. It's 10 2/3 inches long when it's open wide. And so I want to compare this to the Pocket Plus for you so that you can see the size difference there. So the Pocket Plus is 1/2 inch shorter and about 1/2 inch shorter all the way around. So people do sometimes use the A6 to put pocket size inserts in it and really stuff it full, and it works just fine. It's a little bit bigger, but honestly it works great. And if you have a lot of tabs that you like to stick out the top, they're more protected by the leather, so they don't get banged around in your bag and stuff. So it works pretty good for that, if that's an option that you want to explore. This is a personal size, but this is 7 inches tall, and let's get this right, about 10 inches wide. So I want to really quick compare this to the B6 Slim, and of course for elastics and everything, because people were asking for a wide personal. So here is something that you can do. You can take the B6 Slim. It is slightly taller. It's 1/2 inch taller, which if you buy inserts from the other makers that make the personal sized inserts, that will be a good thing for you, because then they will fit in this even better than they will in this one. And this is wider. Let me open it up. This one is wider than the standard personal size, and you can really stuff this. If you use personal inserts in the B6 Slim, you can stuff it super full just like you would any of the plus size ones. And that is my answer for the extra wide personal, excuse me. So that's my answer for the extra wide personal. Okay, so this is the B6 Slim. As you can see, it's the same length as a sheet of paper, and it's about an inch shorter than a piece of paper. It is 7.5 inches tall and it's 11 inches long. And this is the Slim. This is the king of sizes in my opinion. It's not too big, it's not too small, and I love this size so much. And I know several other people really love this size, and I'm just really glad that I tried it. And it took me long enough, but I did get there. So this is the B6 Slim. Now, if you were to want to use the B6 Slim inserts and have a thicker notebook, then the B6, just use the B6 Slim inserts inside of the B6, and you will have about an inch of extra room, because this is an inch longer than this one. Size, so it fits inserts that, let me tell you here. This fits inserts that are 7 inches tall by about 4.5 inches wide. And I have in this one, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inserts. I don't have any overhang. I'm an extremely simple TN person. I don't have a lot of stuff hanging out of it. I do have tabs up on the top, and I have a little bookmark, but that's really the extent of what I put in my notebooks. So that has 6 inside of it. So if you wanted more than 6 inserts, then I would recommend you get the regular B6 and just stuff it full. So that's the B6, okay? And then this is the narrow size. The narrow is it's almost exactly the same size as a sheet of paper. It fits inserts that are 8.25 inches tall by about 4.5 inches wide. And it will fit 4 to 5 inserts without any overhang. If you want a wider notebook, then I would recommend you go with what I call the wide. And it is an inch longer, same height, an inch longer, as you can see. And so you can stuff the wide full of the standard Midori size inserts, and you can just stuff them in there as many as you want. Really, I mean, it's really nice and thick. Or if you don't want a thick notebook, but you want the extra writing room, then you would use Moleskine Cahiers. They come in a 3-pack from Moleskine, and they are about 8.25 inches tall by 5 inches wide. So if you just like a thin, elegant notebook, I would use those inside the wide-sized traveler's notebook. And then after the wide, I have the A5. So the A5, let's compare it here to a sheet of paper, is the same width as a sheet of paper, but as you can see, it's a lot shorter. Well, the paper's a lot shorter. Anyway, it's 14 inches wide by 8.5 inches tall. And this will fit the Hobonichi cousin. I did design this to fit the Hobonichi cousin. So what people usually do when they're putting a perfect bound book into one of these is they'll use the front and the back elastic and divide the book into thirds and then put the book in that way. And I've seen a lot of people do that. I personally don't do it, but I also don't use Hobonichis. So a lot of people do it, and it looks fine, I guess. They like it, but this fits inserts that are 8.25 inches tall and about 5.9 inches wide. These are approximations. If yours is really close to that, it will probably fit in here, no problem. But anyway, I have one last size, and I have only this notebook to show you because I don't have one cut out. I forgot it at the office and I'm at home today. But this is basically a composition size notebook. These are from Clementine Paper Company. They're style number 729415, and they're from Clementine Paper Company. You're able to find them on Amazon or other places. I actually got these at TJ Maxx, so that's where I got these. And these are really nice. The paper's really nice in them. But this is a composition size, and if you don't know what a composition notebook is, this is a, like, you remember in school they were black and white and they kind of look like this. So that's what these are. Now this is an old size. This is my daughter's, and this is the Italian leather, and it's in the color sapphire, and this is my daughter's. She uses it for stuff. That's what this size is for. It's for these great big notebooks. And I had an idea for this, and this is why I got it. I thought it would be really cool to draw out my week on 2 pages and have it nice and big, so I have room to write everything that I write, and to keep a calendar like that in one of these. So that was my idea. I just haven't done it yet. Here you can see next to the iPhone how big it is. It's really, really big. So as you can see from the video and the footage and everything that I just did, I did not show you the inserts with the covers around them. I just showed you the covers. And I may do another video that has inserts in it. I knew that that would be an incredibly long video, and I didn't want to take that much of your day up. So if you would like to see a specific size with inserts in it, comment below and I will be happy to do a video showing those specific sizes and what they look like inside the leather. I know there's tons and tons of questions, so please feel free to ask them below and I will do my very best to answer them. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate all of the love and support from this community. It's an amazing community, and I just have nothing but wonderful things to say about all of you. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And one thing I do want to remind you all actually is that we will be closed the last 2 weeks of December, just like we do every single year. This is our vacation time. We don't take vacation throughout the year, so this is when we take vacation. So the shop will be closed the last 2 weeks of December, and so please keep that in mind when you're ordering or trying to get a hold of us. No one will be there. We of course will put notices up on the website and on our blog and on Facebook and Instagram and on Twitter and all that. So make sure you're following us on all of those if you'd like to keep up to date on everything. Anyway, thank you again so much for watching. Have a wonderful, awesome day. Bye.